and I always love to challenge Earl and pop a shot because in my mind I can beat him.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work out.
No. Anybody that's ever played in the NBA.
He thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, he was an NBA player.
Yeah,
Has he told you that? Has Earl told you that he was?
I did beat him in one game, though, but I had an extra ball.
Yeah, if you play with the same number of balls, he will beat you every time.
He did beat me every time once we evened it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dez Bryant made a bit of a splash on social media this week by saying the Cowboys were his preferred destination. And even though he and Jerry were spotted at the Beyonce concert a few weeks ago, Jerry kind of squashed that narrative this morning.
We feel good about Dez and wish him the very best. Trust me, if it were in our best interest, his and ours and the team's, he would be on the field for the Cowboys.
There you go. They need a receiver, not interested at all.
I mean, he was there, and Jerry has a relationship with him. So it shouldn't be too confusing that he's not coming back with the Cowboys. But also, Dez roasted the Cowboys players and coaching staff on the way out.
Yep.
You can't burn that bridge. At one point or another, even Jerry has to deal with the players and the personnel that's there. It's just not going to happen.
It's a small world. Be careful of the bridges you burn.
So LeBron made a major reveal yesterday during shoot-arounds. He gave up wine.
What?
Here he is.
It was just a part of a diet regimen that I had. Yeah, it made me want wine more. But I feel great. And I did a 2-week cleanse, and I gave up a lot of things for 14 days. And Tuesday night was my last day, but I enjoyed it till last night.
What are some of the other things you did?
No gluten, no dairy, no alcohol, no wine, no artificial sugar.
What's left? What's left?
In life, air.
Cleanses are the worst.
I've never done one.
I've done a few juice cleanses, and it's just...
And that's all you can drink or eat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awful.
It's so bad.
I didn't have dinner last night. That's not a cleanse. I just didn't have time.
No, I mean, sometimes I won't eat for a long time because our schedule's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like I eat super early in the morning, and then sometimes I won't eat lunch, won't eat till later in the day. But drinking only juice, I was just sleepy all the time. Because you need some substance. You know, I'm from Pittsburgh. I need some meat and potatoes. I can't live off juice. But, LeBron is way into wine.
I know.
He's I don't know if he's officially a sommelier.
No, he's not, but he likes wine. He collects
does love wine.
Yeah.
I too love wine. I'm not interested in a 2-week wine cleanse either. Do you like wine? That's a very simple question.
I mean, not a lot of it, no.
What's a lot of it?
I'll have a half a glass of wine with a piece of fish. If somebody I went to dinner last Saturday with a buddy, Trace Gallagher, a buddy of mine, he and his wife, and my wife. And I've known him for years. He works at Fox News, and he brought a bottle of wine, and I had a really, really, really good glass of wine. And that was the first glass of wine I've had in a month. It gives me snake dreams.
What's that?
If I have dreams when I drink wine and snakes are attacking me, the giant snake dreams. It's a weird thing. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not the only person that's had this. Wine gives me crazy dreams, and giant snakes attack me. I'm not joking. I wish I was joking. It gives me snake dreams. I'm not joking.
What are you talking
about? Red wine gives me cobras are coming after me and chasing me. I get hot and I have dreams, and the dreams are vivid. I don't dream ever.
Do other alcohols give you different nightmares?
No.
Like white wine means clowns attack you or something?
No. I'm a nightmare to deal with when I have whiskey. No, I don't drink a lot of. No, I don't dream. They say everybody dreams. I don't dream.
You don't remember your dreams.
I don't remember a single...
Unless you drink red wine and then you're being attacked by snakes.
And they're giant
and then it's
yellow...
snakes on a plane featuring Colin Cowherd.
No, they're just they're all over my feet and I can't get away from them. I'm just telling you, that's what happens to me.
Okay, so I guess it's not... Napa's not for you.
No. I've been there. That's nice, but I don't drink wine when I go there. I have beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The things you learn during Hardline News.
Joy with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Hardline News.
Not going to waste any time. It's time for another edition of Spoiler Alert, where I tell you what's going to happen before it happens. So turn away if you don't want to know what's going to happen next.
Warning, Colin is about to reveal the outcomes of the biggest college football games this week. If you don't want to know exactly what's going to happen, turn away now.
All right, let's start with Oklahoma, Texas. Turn away if you don't want to know what's going to happen. First of all, Oklahoma has won 27 of their last 28 Big 12 games. They've taken over the conference, and in most instances, it's not even close. I do like what Texas is doing, and I do think Tom Herman is already showing signs that Texas is back. Now, they're not back to win a national title. I think they can compete for that next year. They're too young in spots. But, I mean, Oklahoma's a machine right now. They're like Alabama. They just separated from their conference completely. They're the nation's 8th best scoring offense, 8th most rushing yards per rush, 4th most passing touchdowns. Kyler Murray, who's actually only played baseball over football, he should. Baseball pays more. He's going to go and play Major League Baseball. He's a great prospect. I don't think he's a great NFL prospect, but Oklahoma is a machine. Lincoln Riley's as good an offensive coach as college football has. And, I mean, this is always a very competitive game. I just think this year, I don't think Texas is in a spot to beat them. I think Texas is really going to struggle offensively to put points on the board. So I like Oklahoma's going to win this game comfortably. All right, next up, Conor McGregor against Khabib. Khabib's never lost. Everybody loves him. Spoiler alert, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in this fight. Conor McGregor is going to win it late 4th round knockout. Sorry, I apologize for giving away what's going to happen. First of all, McGregor's won 17 of his last 18 fights. He, like Oklahoma, has separated from this sport. His only loss was to a tough guy, Nate Diaz, but he had to go up 2 weight classes to fight Nate Diaz. Okay, when you're talking about same weight class, Conor McGregor is better than everybody in this sport, and it's not close. He's a better athlete. He's a twitchier athlete. He's more savvy. He's more experienced. He's more confident. He is a great stand-up fighter. Khabib has to get you on the floor, and McGregor became the first fighter in UFC history to hold titles in 2 weight divisions simultaneously. I mean, that's pretty remarkable. He's going to win this fight late 4th round. Khabib's only chance is get him on the mat, and I think McGregor's too strong and too savvy to do that. So, spoiler alert, Conor McGregor wins going away. I can't wait to watch that thing. I've already spent the money I bet on it. Already bought my wife.
You're very confident.
Beautiful present. Beautiful. One of my favorite segments. Monday's headlines today. Jason McIntyre, best for last next.
A once in 500-year storm should happen every 500 years, right?